I'm tired. Like, I'm tired of social media. It's too much. You don't need that. Free yourself from all that blah blah blah. Nobody in the entire world is ever gonna be able to love you as much as you can love yourself. Hello guys, wow. Hello guys, and welcome back to this new video today. It's a very spontaneous video because I wanted to talk about things and I'm not sure what this video is going to be about, but I've realized in the past 2 days that I haven't posted a video in such a long time. Like really, it's been a really long time. I haven't posted in 2 months, I think. It's like I'm tired of making excuses, and I think people in general are tired of hearing like I was busy, I was lost in myself, blah blah blah. No, like yes, but no. I guess it's life. The people who make excuses, as in like the people who always have an excuse instead of being like I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna do that, and they or she or he or whatever does it. The people who do that, who make excuses instead of actually doing what they said they would do, the people who make excuses, it's really bad. First of all, because you lose, like every time you make an excuse and every time you don't do something you told yourself you would do, you lose confidence. Like it's all about confidence and self-love. I'm kind of tired of people making excuses, and I'm actually tired of myself making excuses, especially for YouTube. I'm not talking anything personal in my life, I'm just talking about YouTube. And so I'm not gonna ramble about how I don't have inspiration, how I don't have time, because truly I don't have either inspiration or time, but who cares? Like it's not really why you're here. I think if you're watching this video, it's just because you want to talk. I think you would like to, I don't know, just hear someone express their thoughts, I guess, while they clean their room. That's what the video is gonna be about. So today we're just gonna talk about life, and I'm gonna clean my room while I do that. So let's go. This is the actual mess of my room. Like I don't want to show you too much because I don't really want people to like see my room entirely. This is what it looks like, and this is the mess I'm actually dealing with. To be honest, I think I wanted to do that in such a long time, but I haven't. So basically what I was saying about excuses is I don't want to make excuses anymore about YouTube. The fact that I'm not posting video regularly, like I don't have any excuses, and I'm tired of making excuses, and I'm tired of just like trying to find excuses, because there's absolutely no specific reason why I'm not on YouTube all the time. It's just like life. Now I'm 17, by the way. I turned 17 like about 15 days ago. I guess from my 17 years old experience of life, I could say that random thoughts I had, but the thing is, I used to believe, like before, I used to believe that life was about, a few years ago I was all the time sad, like not all the time, but a few years ago, for a few years, every winter and every autumn I would feel very bad, mostly because of my parents' divorce, something I never mentioned on YouTube, because like as you have seen, as you might have seen, I don't really mention my personal life on YouTube because I'm really scared about it. Like it's not something I don't want to mention, it's just I'm scared about it because I think, so I just believe people should not know too much about your lives, especially online. I don't know, it's very scary if it, like imagine you're talking about your life, your entire life, and just like you have hundreds of millions of people who could know, I'm not saying they're watching, but they could know what's happening in your life. So it's very scary for me, and I guess that's the reason why I've kind of never mentioned my personal life on YouTube. Like I think I might when I was 12, but I stopped doing that, and the reason is just because I'm scared, and I guess I don't want people, like random people, to know about my life. So I'm not talking about either my relationships, whether it's friendship or love, like we don't care. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about my parents. I'm not talking about my situation. For example, I just moved out and moved in. Like for the past 4 years I've been moving out, I mean, in new houses and stuff like that, and I guess I just don't talk about that because like I feel like it's just my life, and you know, like my thoughts right now are rambling so much, like I'm like this past year I've been really absent on Instagram. Like in this video I'm not going to talk about only myself, but the things I'm saying about myself, I believe are true about everyone, but I'm just talking about myself and my experience. This past year I've lived many things, like, you know, I'm 16, I mean I was 16 and I just turned 17, so this past year I've lived many things that I guess teenager lives. Like it's not anything specific, it's just like teenager life, I guess, in a way. And I've lived so many things, and last year when I was 15, turning 16, so when I was in seconde, as we call in France, so like it's like 10th grade, I guess, America version, you know, I was filming and documenting, and I was always talking on Instagram. Like Instagram was my life, and I was always doing everything on Instagram. And I guess I've just realized that there are some things that you leave and you just don't want to tell the world, and that's my evolution. Like these past few months and this past year, year I've evolved in this way, I guess, I'm talking towards YouTube and social media, you know, like I've evolved in this way that I'm like, before I used to think I gotta post it, and now I'm not posting anymore. So I've been very inactive for the past year on Instagram. Like I've changed my Instagram account first, and second of all, I've posted like 5 pictures in a year, which is very inactive. But I've posted way more on my personal account, which doesn't mean that you have to follow me there. It's just like, but I've lived so many things. I'm talking about myself, but I guess it's true for everyone, I believe. You know, we live so many things. If you tell the world everything you did, everything you feel, then there's nothing secret about it. And you know, I think everyone likes to have their own secret garden and likes to keep their things private, and that's the point with social media. I think it's very hard because if you're really involved in it, you have to constantly post, and I guess it's just really tiring in a way. And the final conclusion of this point I was making, but before that I wanted to say something else, but I forgot. Obviously I'm tired. Like, I'm tired of social media. You know, I'm gonna post a video about it. Like, I really want to post a video about it, but I have deleted my social media for the past 2 months. For the past 2 months, I have almost 2 months, like a month and a half. I've had no social media apart from WhatsApp, so I'm still communicating with my friends, but by WhatsApp. So I've had no Instagram and no Snapchat, especially Instagram. Like Snapchat, I don't really Snapchat anymore. I've had no Instagram, and you know what? It does some good because I was able to freaking live my summer without, I don't know, thinking too much about social media, and especially other people's judgments and what others are doing. But this is a point I wanted to talk about also. Like, just like in your brain has the conscious part and the subconscious part, and you know, when you're scrolling through social media, I'm talking about Instagram in that case, when you're scrolling through social media, you know, you obviously, even though it's subconscious, obviously you think about other people's judgments and what they're gonna do and what they think about you and what you're gonna think about them and stuff like. It's too much. You don't need that. So please delete your social media, have a social media detox while summer is not finished yet, and I don't know, just free yourself from all that blah blah blah. It's really hot right now. Like, I don't know if you can see, but I'm really sweating. Like, what? I want to live my life, but if I show it, it's nothing specific. It's nothing secret, and I want to keep things secret, because otherwise, if they're not secrets and if I don't just only share them with my friends, then it's nothing special. And then I feel like it's not that I'm not confident in the things I do, because I am, and I like the things I do, and I do it for myself. But that's the point. Wait, I'm sweating. The point is, I do things for myself, and I think everybody should do that. Like, things for yourself. Just don't think about others. Just do things for yourself. Delete social media and have a nice summer. I just think that people should think about themselves before thinking about others. And just like in terms of social media, I really believe that deleting social media is the best thing you can do during summer. I truly believe that. And you know, like, live your experiences for yourself and not for anybody else. You're the boss of your life, you control your life, and you're freaking awesome. Like, I'm losing myself in my thoughts because that's not the point of the video at the beginning. Like, I just wanted to talk about something else, but like, just know you're the boss of your life, you control your life, you're really perfect. Nobody in the entire world is ever gonna be able to love you as much as you can love yourself. So please love yourself. Now we're going on another subject, but my thoughts are so rambling. Like, I have so many things I wanted to talk about, but I forgot about them. But I'm talking too much, and I'm talking a lot, but I think it's good. Like, I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this video, to be honest, but I think the most important thing is just self-love and self-control, and control in a way that you know what you do and you know that you do it for yourself, not in the way that you're a control freak like me, because that's not good for anyone. I haven't cleaned my room, but I talked for 15 minutes now. Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to say at the beginning. Oh yeah, I remember now. Woo! Okay, so what I wanted to say at the beginning is that before, for a few years, I used to feel very sad every autumn and every winter. I used to be very sad and anxious about many things, and I used to think that, you know, my teenage years were gonna be like sad, and then at some point in my life, and I could never imagine which point and what was gonna be the trigger of that. But I always figured out that in my life, at some point, I would be very happy, and that life would be happy because life is about being happy. But I've realized, and this is not new, like, I've realized it, I think, like a couple months ago, like really, like last year something. Woo! Life is not about being sad and then being happy. Life is about both. It's not about being happy. Like, life is not like I'm finally living because I'm finally happy. No, I don't believe in that. My personal opinion about that is that life is about being sad as being happy, because if you didn't feel the moments that you feel sadness, then you wouldn't feel joy as you feel it. So I personally think that it's really hot right now. The air is very stuffy, so I'm sorry for that. Life is about being sad and being happy, and it's specifically about It's specifically about accepting that being sad is part of the recipe. And there's no point in this video, like this video is a bit, but to be honest, I've just talked for the past 90 minutes and this is gonna be on YouTube, and I promise myself that it's gonna be on YouTube. Thank you for watching so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching. I'm really glad that you're here and you're still watching that video. If you are, I hope people are. But anyway, I love you so much, and see you soon.